Today we're going to talk about how you can improve your confidence as a footballer or soccer player. It's really important first off to understand basically that confidence is gained through evidence of preparation. So it's basically like you're proving to yourself that you have developed a certain level of expertise or competence in whatever domain is of importance to you. So as far as soccer is concerned, the more training and preparation that you put in, the more that you're telling your brain that you are of a certain level to perform at your best. With this as well, we can kind of create our own confidence in a way in terms of focusing on our strengths rather than our weaknesses. So a lot of times people get caught up in the things that maybe hold them back with their game or things that they maybe can't control about their game instead of thinking about what makes them a good player or how they can be a game-changing player. With that as well, I'll link a study down in the description. There's a sports psychology study that came out a few years ago that talks about how an athlete's confidence, and I quote, grows when he or she meets and exceeds his or her own expectations. So if you have this lofty idea of yourself as the best player in your country, your state, or even just the club you're in, and you don't live up to that, then you're going to be beating yourself up confidence-wise. Versus if you set micro goals along the way that you're able to achieve, you're building up your confidence over time, which is a common theme that I'll keep coming back to with these videos about confidence. As well with that, there's the idea of a challenge versus threat mindset, where when we see something that's difficult or something that's hard to overcome, we can either see it as a challenge, so something positive that we can face and that we can see in a positive frame, versus a threat, which is something that might bring negative emotions or anxiety. So seeing something as a challenge has been shown to basically create a sense of more confidence and the ability to perform at a higher level. So an important caveat with this, not just a caveat, but just something to keep in mind as well, is that nobody feels at 100% confidence 100% of the time. So it's really important, really vital to be patient and realize that everyone goes through dips in confidence at different times in their playing career. Before I get to the final point here though, I want to just talk about the idea of repeated exposure, because this is basically a bonus tip I have here before the last tip. The more that you are in a situation that brings, pressure or fear, the more that you're exposed to that over time, the more confident and the less anxiety you're going to get over time. Because if the more that you play in high stakes games in front of big crowds or maybe play in a really high level training environment, the more that you're going to be used to it. And so this is the idea of repeated exposure. So finally, this one's really important. A lot of times it's just about tapping back into your original why for playing and getting back to playing for the love of the game and the joy of the game, because this allows you to play with full freedom and not get caught up in these negative thought patterns or focusing on things that you can't control or things that maybe take you away from playing at your best. So that one's really important, and that's the last thing I kind of want you to take away today. But there'll be lots more videos like these, and if you're looking for more tips about the mental side of your game and being able to maximize your potential as a player, then really you've come to the right place, because here at Reveal Performance, this is exactly what we do. And you'll see another similar video up here somewhere that you can click on. But until next video, we'll see you next time.